quá trình học mình sẽ học cái phương pháp làm từng cái dạng bài, sau đấy mình sẽ làm đề, em hình dung chưa? Thì phần bài reading ấy nó có 3 section. Okay, so cô nói tiếng Anh hay là tiếng Việt? Anh ấy. Okay, so reading here has 3 sections, section 1, section 2, and section 3. And the question is, total is 40 questions. And you will have 60 minutes, both doing the test and transfer into the answer sheet. Okay, so it means that you just have only like 50 minutes for it, for doing the test, and you will have like 5 minutes for transfer and then 5 minutes for review. All right, so you have 40 questions and the total word is about 2,000 to 3,000 words. So in all 60 minutes you have to read 3,000 words. Okay, so you have to have a strategy. Okay, if you don't have a strategy to do it first, okay, you will fail, right? In here, in our center, we have a maximum 3 people, 9 points in reading, all right? And that's what won last week, 8.5 for reading. Okay, the same. So we all have a strategy and we all have the tips to do it. So in here you see there's 2 pages long, and then you will have questions here from 1 to 13, 14 to 26, and 27 to 40. All right. And the topic is varied. Okay, there's a variation in the topics, and you have a different kinds of topics that you are going to study in the university level. For example, you are going to study physics, biology, economics, media studies, linguistics, history, engineering, computer science, architecture, business studies, management, and communication. Okay, so every field, every walk of life. So what does it mean when you have such kind of discipline? These are all the subjects that you are going to study in the university and the master level. All right, so IELTS actually is a preparation for you to enter into the university or into the university to study the graduate and postgraduate level. You understand what I mean? Okay, and it also means that you have to learn different kinds of academic words. Academic words means that words specifically used for specific subjects. Okay, so when you study physics, you will have the word denoting physical terminology. Terminology là thuật ngữ. All right, and when you have an economic, you will study some knowledge about the economics. You understand? So the IELTS reading is all about the vocabulary. If you are not familiar with the vocabulary in the reading, you cannot do the test. You understand? However, there's also the problem because one of the characteristics of the features of the reading is that the question content, like the question's content, is not 100% the same. Okay, the question's content is only about like the paraphrase of the content in the reading test. It means that it repeats the meaning of the reading test, but not in the same words. So we have 3,000 words in the reading, but we actually have to have a double of the words. You understand? Your knowledge of the word has to be more than double, so that you understand the synonym. Synonym means similar words, same meaning. And paraphrase means similar ideas, same meaning. Sorry, different words, same meaning, and paraphrase, different ideas, same meaning. Okay? You understand? Yes, very good. All right, and we have a different type of question type here. So I would like you to highlight this one. True, false, not given. So we have true, false, not given. We have labeling a diagram. We have table, summary, completion notes, table completion, sentence completion, multiple choice, short answer, match heading, matching list, classification, and paragraph containing form. In the reading test, you are going to do the red one first. In the reading, when you do the whole test, okay, you will do the red one first, and you do summary completion, match heading, matching list, classification, and paragraph containing form later. Okay, that is the 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I will explain later because we are going to study each kind of question type. Okay. All right. So the characteristic here is all the topics are about academics. That is the university subjects. Okay. About the medicine, about the environment, psychology, education, and culture, etc. Every walk of life can be said in here. So because it is about the study, it means that all the reading text you are going to study here is about research. Okay, it's about thesis, it's about research, it's about study. So you can see that in the reading you can see many words, many phrases like this book, this study, this work is all about the same. Okay, this is the conclusion. This is the final conclusion of the researcher in the university. See the finding of the study and the research. So you see, so what does it mean here? Because it is a research, all the people in this research is called what? All right, because the test is all about research and study. The people who conduct the research and who conduct the study is called what? It's called researcher. Okay, what does more? There's more. For specific field, like we have an environmentalist, we have a physicist, right? We have an experimentalist. Okay, we don't have much researchers here, although they're all researchers. Let's say we have a professor. We all have academics, okay? We all have like meteorologists, physicists, environmentalists, okay? What's more? We have more of okay? There's many words, okay? Many vocabulary to talk about the people who do the research in the reading test. So you can see, you don't need to understand whenever you see the word GIST. G-I-S-T, it means that it is talking about the people who doing that research. All right? Okay. All right, so you see for this field, now physics, physicists, biology, biologists, economics, economists, yes, linguistics, okay, historical, like we have a historical professor, we have a historical professor, or engineering, engineer, okay, computer science, architecture, architect, right? Business study, management, we have manager, communication, okay? So the people who work in a specific, okay, we somehow the kind of specialist. Right? All right, go on. So it means that it has a different kinds of academic words. So you have to learn academic words, okay? And the idea in the question is repeated in the test under the synonym and paraphrase. Synonym, different words, same meaning. Paraphrase, what does it mean? Different sentences, same meaning, same idea. So paraphrase include different kinds of words, and words is replaced by synonym. Okay, synonym, different kinds of words. All right, so I see you on, I saw you on here. I send you this one for, you can also the synonym in here, easier for you to follow, okay? Here. Okay, so I send you the dictionary later on. Okay, so it has lots of reference. This, that, it, these, those, their dogs. Okay, his dog, her dog, right? This research, study, okay, this is a reference. And it has a supposed words. Supposed word means in addition, additionally, moreover, but, in fact, actually. Okay, so that is all about the supposed word. Okay, and it has relative pronouns. Relative pronouns. Now, what is the function of relative pronoun? There's nothing in here. There's nothing in the reading question about the grammar. Okay, all of the answer is about the content words. Okay, in English we have content words and grammatical words. Content word means the meaning words, and grammatical words is about the function words. The function word is used to connect the content words together to build a sentence. Okay, so we have different kinds of relative clause in here. And what is the function of relative clause? There are two functions of relative clause. Okay, the first function is to give more information to the noun, to the previous noun. Okay, and to define the noun, And the second function is to give more information to a sentence. You see, so there's two kinds of relative clause in here. The first one is to give more information to the noun in the previous position. Okay, and the second one is to give more information to the sentence, to give more information to the sentence. So it means that in the reading you can see more compound and complex sentences than in the simple sentence. Okay, because the sentence is very long, even if it is a simple sentence. Okay, now even if it is a simple sentence, it's also very long because it has a compound words like the noun phrase and the verb phrase and the adverb phrase. All right, and it has a relative clause to give more information to that adverb phrase. So even if it's about the simple one, it's still very long. So that is that when you are going to write academically, it means that you have to write compound and complex sentence in the writing 2 and writing 1. The same, what you are going to study, what you are going to write in the writing 1 and writing 2, you will see it in the reading. Because for the reading have a different kinds of characteristic, you will do the same in the writing 1 and writing 2. Yes. So every skill have connection together. All right. Okay, and one of the idea here is the whole text, the whole paragraph, the whole passage here is divided into about 6 paragraphs. Okay, and it all talk about one idea, about the topics that is mentioned in the title, but for each paragraph it will mention a specific idea about the topic. Okay, so you will have a match heading. Match heading, you understand? Match heading is about matching one idea to one paragraph. You understand? So one idea can only express one paragraph. Okay, so here we have more. Okay. What you are required to do is to know about the reference, to know about the supposed word, to know about academic words, to know about the reading strategy. You have to know how to skim the information. Now, what does it mean by skim? Skim, it means that you look at the text quickly to find the specific information first, okay, to find the keyword first. And then you have to scan. It means that you read carefully for that paragraph and then you find the information. All right, so that is about the skim and scan, and you also have to know about the about noun, verb, adjective, and adverb, and its position in a sentence, so that you will know about its function. And sometimes, or most of the time, you cannot understand the meaning of the sentence, but you can know about the word type. You can know whether it is the noun, whether it is a verb, whether it is an adjective, and then you can sometimes you can fill in. Sometimes you can answer without understanding. Yeah, really easy. Yes, the more difficult words, the easier you can do the test. That is what I teach you. Okay. So you also know about the synonym and paraphrase. You understand already? And antonym. Antonym means opposite words. Opposite. Easy, difficult, short, tall, rich, poor. Okay. Unlikely, likely. Careful, not careless. Careful, careless. Okay, but synonym of careful is not careless. Not careless is a synonym of careful, the same meaning. See? So you both have to know about the opposite words. All right. Go on. Wise, unwise. All right. Wise. We say one wise. Thông minh á, thông thái á. Wise, unwise. Okay, that is opposite. Honest. What is the opposite word of honest? Dishonest. Yeah, dishonest. Comfortable. Uncomfortable. Yes. Right. So develop. Yeah, developed, underdeveloped, or undeveloped. Okay. So many words you can change it into antonym, but you can also change it into synonym. All right. Go on. And you have to know about the function of relative clause, as I said before. Okay. Right. So firstly, about synonym, different words, same meaning. For example, in the question, you will read the word danger or empty, and in the text you can find hazard or vacant. Okay. So the idea and meaning in the question is repeated in the text under the synonym and paraphrase. It means that it is repeated in different words, the same meaning. So you have to know more words than you think, right? You have to know more words than you think. So can you tell me what is the synonym of development? For example, economic development. Economic growth, yes, okay, go on. Go on. Economic advancement, yes, or progression in the economics, okay? Advancement, advance is okay. Now, what is the synonym of developed country? Developed countries like United States, Britain, right? Now, what is the synonym? What is the synonym of developed countries? Là các nước phát triển. Synonym đây. Advanced country. Yeah, First Nations. First Nations. Wealthy countries. Yes. Wealthy nations. There's a lot. Now, what is the synonym of important? Crucial, yes. Go on. Essential, yes. Necessary, yes. Vital, yes. Pivotal, 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 yes. That's a lot. Now, what is the synonym of environment? Yeah? Go on. No, for example, environment mean air, water, atmosphere. That is all about the content of the environment, right? That explain the environment. It's not actually the synonym. Do you have synonym? Habitat. Yes, habitats. Surrounding. What is the synonym of cutting down tree? You all have studied in the pre-level. Logging, yes. Forest destruction, yes. What does it mean? More. That is a synonym, yes. All is about synonym, okay? It's all about synonym. What is the synonym of children? Child, yes, a child, go on. Kids, yes, go on.
Son and daughter.
Yes, son and daughter, yes, Mikey. Teenagers, yes, maybe, yes. Yeah, that's okay. You can read any words, the same meaning in the text. Okay, one idea is repeated or one noun is repeated in the reading. It is also repeated in synonym. So we have kids, toddlers, toddler, Toddle, toddler, Toddler, yes, toddler, and kids and senior age, kindergarten children, right? Toddlers, newborn baby, right? Children who are 3 or 4 years old. Anything, you can use anything to explain one word. It means that you are going to read the same. One noun is repeated in the text under the synonym and paraphrase. Okay, for the same like we have parents, and we have husband and wife, and we have married partner. See, and we have like the man and his wife. Okay, many way to express. In the writing, you have to use synonym, right, to express one idea. Okay, so see in here now what is the synonym and what can be filled in here. In the question, you are going to fill in something that do not smell, and we have in the test odorless chemicals that. So do not hear means lips, okay? Smell means odorless, and chemical. So we can see here. Let me show you. Odorless mean what is the wood type of this word? What is the wood type? What is the wood type? Adjective, yes, right. So we have here adjective, and we have here what? Noun. See? And we have here that. That is a relative clause. So it means that in here you are going to fill in noun, right? So we have here adjective noun can be changed into noun that, verb. So see, noun that, adjective, and change into adjective noun. You see the paraphrase? You see the paraphrase? That it uses different kinds of way to express one idea in different way. In Vietnamese, you can say con chó nó đã cắn tôi, con cẩu nó đập tôi bị con cẩu nó đập. The same, right? Đúng không? Cùng là một cái ý đấy nhưng nó sẽ được diễn đạt bằng nhiều cách khác nhau. Vậy thì đây là cuộc chơi của từ vựng nhá. Được chưa? Reading là một cuộc chơi của từ vựng. So the word you are going to fill in here is what? The word that you are going to fill in is chemical. See? But you have, you see here, smell and odor is the same words, synonym. If you don't know the word odor, but you can know the word less. And you can guess this is the same meaning. Okay? So you have to develop the guessing skill that you need to guess the words in its context. You cannot translate all the time. You cannot translate when you do the reading test because you don't have time. Okay? All right, so we have a receive financial support from. The same to funded by, right? Receive financial support from, receive money from, and funded means to give money. So I receive financial support from my husband. The same to I was funded by my husband. Okay, I receive financial support from my husband. I was funded by my husband. The same. Okay, same meaning. Okay, so the question feature is the content, the idea, and the keyword in the questions is mentioned in general, and sometimes the content is mentioned specifically in the test. So for example, in the question, months equal in length. In the question, you will read this phrase. And in the test, you will read this phrase. Months are divided into 30-day periods. So this is a place that you are going to find the answer. Okay. Months equal in length and months are divided into 30-day period. So what is the length here? What is the length here? The length is specified by 30-day period. See, 30-day period. Month has no synonym. Yes, month has no synonym. Okay. So as I said before, when one subject or one idea is mentioned repeatedly in the text, it will use synonym and paraphrase. For example, we have the same words, smell, odor, scent, no smell, odorless, no scent in the same text. Okay, so in the whole text, you are going to look at different kinds of words with same meaning. And sometimes you don't understand, sometimes you will recognize it in the question. For each question, we have question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It all have the same part. And then there's another different part. So it's very easy for you to do the test. For example, we have a gifted people. What does it mean, gifted people? People who have a gift. People who have a good ability. People who have a talent. So we all have a talented people, the talented, the prodigy, the highly able people. Yes, the highly able. Yes, we have the highly able people. The highly able. The same people with no gift. Okay, people with no, students with no gift. Or we have some words like slow learner, people with slow progression, or student with slow progression. Or we have problem students, yes, or students who have a difficulty in their study. So again, no, it's not visible. Visible means you have a, you don't have a hand or leg or something. That's a bit. We have the words. We have the disabled people. We have also the word. So socially disabled people, socially disabled children, socially disabled students. It means that the students who are poor and who are living in the remote areas like mountainous region. Yes, that or here students who are orphanage. That is the socially disadvantaged students or socially disabled students. All right, that's a word in here. But so again, we have gifted people, we have a problem people, we have a slow learner, we have a student who have difficulty in their study, we have a slow progression students. Okay, hay là those who have a difficulty with keeping up with the class. Okay. So we have the words, next one, land clearance. Land clearance means cutting down tree, lapsing, all right? Means forest destruction, okay? So you all see these words in one text, in the whole passage. Global warming, greenhouse effect, the world temperature rise, the world is getting warmer, okay? Hearing impairment, what does it mean by impairment? Hearing, here. Hair is the what? Hair is two. All right. So something is impaired. That is something is not perfect. Only one. Okay. So hearing impairment, it means you have problem with your ear. Okay. So you can have another word. Hearing deficit. Deficit is going down. Okay. And we have the word auditory problem. Auditory function problem. Hearing difficulty. Those who cannot hear. Okay, that is all about the paraphrase and synonym. So again, hearing impairment, hearing deficit, auditory function problem. Those who have a problem with hearing. Okay, those who have a problem understanding their teacher's voice. Right? That's it. That's the way. You can see different kinds of words, the same meaning in the text. The same thing happened to the verb, all right? If you see the verb is repeated in the text, it might be repeated under the synonym and paraphrase. For example, eat, feed on, the defendant against something, digest something, resist something, find something, cope with something. Okay, you can see it. Okay, so for example, this insect, eat that insect, right? And this insect feed on that insect. This insect is the defendant against that insect. This insect digest that insect. This insect resist that insect. This insect fight and cope with. Every word is the same. Okay, so you see the test here, all right? This is this only the three. We have a three paragraph in here. The first one is about hearing impairment. Oh, you can see here. Here is about or. See, or. Can you see the word or? Yeah, right. So hearing impairment means, or another way it can be say, auditory function deficit. See, actually it's the same meaning because we have the word or. Now or, okay, and we have more words, hearing loss, see, same meaning, and we have the number of children unable to comprehend the teacher's voice, see, the number of children unable to comprehend the teacher's voice, the number of people, the number of kids who do not understand the teacher's voice. So we have more children experiencing auditory function deficit, okay? Children experiencing hearing loss, children who do not understand the teacher's voice, okay? And we have more words, children with auditory function deficit, okay? Right. So just only here 3 paragraphs and you can see all same phrases. So you can imagine that there's 6 paragraphs in one passage and you will read some phrases are the same. Okay. Paraphrase, different sentences, same meaning. Okay, so how do they paraphrase? Firstly, they use synonym, okay, smell or odor. So this is all about the techniques that you are going to use in the writing 1 and writing 2. For example, when you want to express one idea in different way, you have to use this kind of techniques, okay? Firstly, you might use synonym, and second, you can change the word type. You can change from the noun to adjective, from the noun to verb, or you can change from adjective to adverb. Okay? No. Okay, that's good. Right. Easy. Okay. Okay, so we have here day length. Day length is a noun. Now change into what? Adjective now. Yes. Day length is now, right? And change into long day. This change into same meaning. Okay. Changing the word orders. Now the adjective, you can change adjective now. So we have the girl who is beautiful. You can change it into the gorgeous girl. The gorgeous girl. Okay, an amazing girl, a beautiful girl, a pretty girl. Change it. You change the position of the words. You change the position. Okay, the word orders. And we have more. Repeat the words by using opposite words. Difficult, not easy. As I said before, wise, not unwise. Okay, likely, not unlikely. That is all synonym, but actually the words are opposite. And we have the question's content is all about passive voice, and it might be repeated under the active voice. Passive focus more on. Now, what is the nature of passive? Passive focus more on what? More on the action and event. What happened? And active focus on what? Who did that? Okay? Who did that action? Who did that event? Who created that event? So passive, what happened? Active, who did what? Okay? So something is used, you can say as a researcher use something, right? Okay, so sometimes the reading text do not use synonym and paraphrase, but it gives the word content or the word family. For example, we have the word leopard, lion, tiger. What does it mean? Animals, yes. When the word say about listening, reading, writing 1, writing 2, and speaking, what does it mean? IELTS, yes. It's about skill, English skills, right? When you talk about children, husband, wife, grandmother, grandfather, it's about family, yes. When you talk about the school, okay, it talks about the parents, it talks about the teachers, it talks about the curriculum, it talks about the program, it talks about the playground, the school ground, right? So it means that it mentioned about what? Education, okay? So when it say about 100 meters, 200 meters, 300 meters, what does it say? It talk about height. I don't know about the topic, but I know it's talking about height or long, all right? About the length. The length vertically, okay? So for example, in the question, you read about specific property and you cannot read, you cannot find the meaning or you cannot find the synonym of specific property, but you can find the word melt and boil. For example, the property of water, okay? And you cannot see the words, you cannot see the word property in synonym, but you can see the word melt and boil. It means that it is talking about the properties thuộc tính. For example, water melt at, ice melt at what? Ice melt at what? And water boiled at what? Okay. Okay. So can you define the synonym here? Researchers of different attitude agree on. Okay. So whenever you read the test, the reading test, you have to define. You have to define the noun phrase, the verb phrase, object phrase, or you can have to define the subject, verb, and object, and adverbial, okay, and then other additional parts. So researcher of different attitudes. See, this is a verb and this is a noun. This is a noun here, and this all the noun here. And this is adjective, right? What is the main word here? The main word here is researcher. Okay, so this is to give more information. To give more information to researchers in here. Okay, agree on. So the same thing, skeptics and advocates. So this is a very new word to you. Skeptics means who oppose the idea. Yeah, skeptics means I don't believe your conclusion. I have another theory. Okay, I don't believe in the conclusion. I don't believe in the finding. I have another idea. That is a skeptics. Okay, and advocate is that I agree with the finding, I agree with the proposal, I agree with the research. So skeptic and advocate means researchers of different ideas, they agree and they disagree, okay? Agree on means concur on. Alike means what? Also, okay? Alike, also. Skeptic also with the advocates. It means that all the skeptic and advocates also do concur on. Do here is a word to express the meaning. Do means that all, and express the verb. Okay, they all agree about. So what is about agree on means what? Concur on, right? Agree on, concurs on. Researcher of different attitude means skeptics and advocates. Okay. Concur, agree. Yeah, that is a paraphrase. See, the very new words, many new words. You have to learn. And if you study in the pre-IELTS level, you will like study about the phrases and you will study more about the paraphrase, okay? We know more about it, right? The improved radar system, the improvement of radar system. So see, that is a paraphrase. The improved. Well, what is the function? What is the word here? Yes, verb ed, and it functions as adverb in front of the radar system, which is the radar system is improved. The radar system is improved. And it changes into, so verb ed now changes into noun of noun. Okay? And also you see the position is not changed, so the paraphrase techniques here is what? What is the paraphrase techniques in the first one and in the second one? The first one is using the synonym, and the second one is changing the word type. Yes, from verb ed change into the noun. Oh, really? Yes. When you study this reading, you do the same in writing. You have to change the word order, you have to change the word type, you have to use synonym to write a sentence. Yes, very good. correspond to, link to. So this is what? This is synonym. Yes, go on. Well before. Something existed long before. Well before or long before, yes. Okay, it's long before. Well is adverb. I know him very well, right? And long, adjective. Okay. All right, and we have the word, another one. Heavy rain turns into heavy autumn and winter rain. Now, any change? Any change? It add more words, yes? So heavy rain is adjective now, and it add more words between adjective and noun, right? No rainfall at all means drought. So what does it mean? Explain the words. Scaffolder. Yes. Explain the word. Scaffolder means it explains the words or it gives the content words. The students who are mature, okay, change into mature student. So now, so we have here now, adjective change into adjective now, okay. 2,000-year-old forest, 2,000 you change it, 2,000-year-old forest change into the forest from 2,000 years ago, okay. So this comes first and this comes second, and this comes first and this comes second, okay, here, okay. Oh, okay, so the technique here is what? The technique here is to change the word order. Yes, very good. Okay. That is, you need to recognize the paraphrase. How they paraphrase? Okay, go on. So as I said before, right, because in the question, they focus on more what is done. Okay, they focus more on event and they focus more on action. So for the question, usually you can find the passive voice, passive sentences. And in the reading test, okay, it is under like active voice, that the researcher is doing something. And you have a different words about the researcher, like scholars, researchers, skeptics, advocates, surveyors, opponents. Opponent means those who oppose the idea. Okay, experimentalists, meteorologists, physicists. Okay, okay, and each question here not yet. So each question includes keywords and detail, right? And so we always have requirement to find the detail of the keywords. So for example, the keyword is Miss Ha, and the detail is what is Miss Ha's parents? What is Miss Ha's husband's name? Understand?
Yeah.
The keyword is Miss Ha. Another keyword is husband, and the specific information means the detail is name. So what is Miss Ha's husband's name? Okay, so first you have to find Miss Ha, and then you will find the word husband under the synonym. Okay, now what is the synonym of husband? Happy. happy. Miss has man. Miss has boyfriend. Miss has half husband. Half husband là bồ. Bồ. Half nữa. Bồ big ấy. Yeah, half wife. Tại sao mà nó chia ra từ half husband and half wife and boyfriend and girlfriend? Đúng không? Boyfriend girlfriend là you are unmarried. You are still single. But mà for me now, if I have another man, I will call him half husband.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
So that is a keyword and detail. You understand? Yes. All right. And detail relating to the keyword is mentioned under synonym, paraphrase, or stakeholder. So you have to search for the same meaning in the text first, and then you have to locate the information. Okay. And if so, when you locate the information, you have to read. You have to underline the keywords, and then you have to read the whole sentence. Okay. And if you cannot find the answer in that sentence, you can read the next sentence. But that's in one paragraph only. Okay, you cannot move to another paragraph. Giải thích cái này nha. Nếu tại câu chứa keyword mà chưa thấy đáp án, đọc câu tiếp theo cho cô. Tại vì bản chất một đoạn ấy nó chỉ đề cập đến một ý thôi. Nó sẽ không, nếu tại cái chỗ đoạn đó em tìm thấy keyword rồi mà em chưa thấy đáp án, em cứ đọc câu tiếp theo nhưng vẫn chỉ trong đoạn đó. Nếu như trong dạng bài true false not given mà chỉ thấy keyword không thấy cái ý của nó thì là gì? Not given. Thấy không? Right. Thì về bản chất như thế này này, một đoạn nó bao giờ cũng sẽ có main idea, đúng không? Xong supporting idea, xong đến developing idea, và có thể nó further develop bằng cách nó đưa ra example, giống như trong writing, được không? Hoặc là nó đưa ra các cái idea, sau đó nó chốt lại bằng một cái câu cuối, cho nên mới có cái dạng bài là match heading, là đi tìm topic của bài, được không? Thì nghĩa là cái topic của bài của cái đoạn đấy ấy, nó sẽ nằm ở 2 câu đầu hoặc là 2 câu cuối, một trong 2 câu, hoặc là nếu trường hợp 2 câu đầu và 2 câu cuối nó không có và nó là paraphrase của cái câu hỏi. Nếu trường hợp không có thì nó sẽ chỉ là stakeholder, tức là lúc đấy thì chỉ có là đọc các cái từ trong cái đoạn đó để xem là nó thể hiện rõ ra là nó đang nói đến cái ý gì thôi. Nó chỉ có 3 dạng đó thôi. Như vậy là nhớ cho cô, cái này là lý thuyết này quan trọng nhất luôn. Nếu tại câu chứa keyword đó mà vẫn chưa tìm thấy đáp án thì đọc câu tiếp theo trong đoạn đó, không đi sang đoạn khác. Ví dụ này, nãy hỏi what is Miss Har's husband's name? Trong đoạn nhá, trong đoạn này, trong nguyên một cái bài test nói về Hà, chủ đề là Hà. Rồi đoạn 1 nhà, đoạn talking about house. The second paragraph talking about children. The third paragraph talking about money. The next paragraph talking about education. The fourth paragraph is talking about like job. Okay, and first you have locate information talking about husband. Tức là đầu tiên mình phải tìm cái đoạn nào nói đến chồng. Tất nhiên là cái chữ đấy nó sẽ ở dưới dạng synonym. Giả sử như mình khoanh tròn được cái chữ chồng rồi, tuy nhiên tại cái câu đó mình vẫn chỉ nói là cao to đen hôi gì đấy, nhưng mình vẫn chưa thấy cái tên, được không? Thế nên phải đọc cái câu tiếp theo, và cái câu đấy nó sẽ được nhắc lại dưới dạng reference là anh ý. Ví dụ anh ý ở trên đầu tiên là nó sẽ nói là chồng trước là tên, nó giống như trong câu hỏi rồi, nhưng sau đấy nó sẽ chỉ được dưới dạng reference thôi. Anh ý tên là gì đấy, ví dụ như vậy thì mới tìm ra đáp án. Nhưng không thể đi sang cái đoạn nhà được, bởi vì cái đoạn nhà đâu có nói đến chồng, đúng chưa? Như vậy đấy được gọi là gì? Định vị trí thông tin. Trước khi mình đi tìm được cái gì, quan trọng nhất là định vị được cái vị trí đó, sau đấy mình tìm đáp án cực dễ, được chưa? Ok, keyword là đối tượng chính được bàn luận, và việc của mình là tìm cái gì liên quan đến cái keyword đó. Alright. Rồi bây giờ mình sẽ thực hành dạng bài sentence completion.